Tonight's version of the Cat's Chronicles is brought to you by this glass of wine and the glass of wine I'm going to have after I finish this glass. So, it's cold in Charlotte. We get it. As it is across the South, we got this little crazy wind chill and this little freeze warning going around. It done got cold. The temperature done dropped and the people cold down here. I'm okay because I like to layer clothes. So I'm good. I don't bother. I'm not bothered by it. But apparently everybody else is real cold and don't want to stand outside in the cold too long. So here are your winter rules for riding public transportation. All right. Rule number 1. If you don't have a bus pass or you don't have cash that makes a sound like rubbing it like paper and you got change, you need to have your ass at the back. Period. You need to be at the back of the line with everybody else waiting to get on the bus that got changed too. Don't rush to the front trying to do all these extra things and getting attitudes with people and you ain't even got the right amount of money to get on the bus. Me and about 5 other people standing at the bus stop waiting for the bus. It's coming up. I'm excited. I got my bus pass out. I'm ready to go. But the 2 women, I'm going to let them go in front of me regardless of what the men do. I'm going to go ahead and let the women go in front of me. So one dude, the bus pulls up, he gets on the bus. Goodbye, brother. That's how you do whatever. So one of the women apparently had an attitude about the man getting on the bus with her before her because she looks at me, rolls her eyes with an attitude, and I'm already moved to the side to let her by. And she brushes past me like I'm the one got on the bus. Whatever. I ain't paying her no attention. She gets on the bus. She has a pocket full of change, not just a pocket full of change. The lady had 2 pockets full of change. Who keep 2 pockets of change? What, you keep the pennies over here and the silver money over here? You want to separate it because one dirty and one light? I don't know. Put your change together. As a matter of fact, you should have had the right amount of change before you even came to the bus. You should have been counting out your nickels, quarters, pennies, and dimes as you saw the bus pull up. Whatever. Bus pulls up. We get on the bus. She gets in front of me. She starts dropping change in there. She stops and asks the bus driver, how much I owe you? Bus driver says $1.23. She drops in what looks to be 2 quarters. It may have been a quarter and a nickel. Again, I don't know. How much I owe you now? Now, it costs $2.20 to get on the bus. He told you you owe him $1.23. You put in 2 quarters or a quarter and a nickel, regardless of what it wasn't $1.23. And you ask how much I owe you again. Bus driver looks at her, looks around at me. Don't look at me. I know I got glasses on and I look like a teacher or something, but no, sir, I don't know how much she owe you. So I say, what the machine say? He give her amount. She steady dropping nickels, dimes, silver dollar pieces in the little machine, whatever the case may be. She going on about her business. I swipe my pass and I go sit down. So then a white lady gets on the bus with little biracial children, beautiful kids, a set of twins that were 9 months and a little 2 or 3-year-old girl. Gets the baby situated. The 2-year-old, though, comes to the back. Now, I like to sit in the middle of the bus. I usually will sit in the front, but not too close because that's where the crazies be. So I try to sit right in the middle, like the second to the last seat, right before the color section. Now, the color section, if you don't know, is the section where when you hit that step to go to the back of the bus, those little 1-2 steps that go to the back, that's the color section. That's where the real, I'll just say it, that's where the niggas sit. I don't use that word often. But that's where the niggas sit. And the niggas are the people who get on the bus doing illegal shit. You go to the back of the bus and you rolling blunts. You got beer in a bag, or you done brought it in your book bag. You got a whole rib plate. Now the bus has a sign at the front that says, no eating, no drinking, no smoking, no loud music, no dogs, none of that. But the niggas don't care. So they take that to the back of the bus. So I usually sit right before the color section. Little girl comes back there and she sits right in front of me. And I'm thinking, oh shit, here we go. I don't like kids. I'm not too fond of kids. Everybody that knows me know that. My family know that. My friends know that I'm not particularly fond of children. I own up to it. I admit that. So she sits there and I'm thinking, here we go. Because kids, especially at that age, are very inquisitive. They want to know what you're doing. They want to touch and feel stuff, and they want to ask you questions and all kinds of silly stuff. So I'm thinking, little girl, please don't start with me today. I sit down, I put my headphones in, I start playing the game. We're going to give her a name, Michaela, because she's mixed. We'll just call her Michaela. Michaela sits there and she's playing, she's talking to herself, she's talking to her little imaginary friend. And then I hear her say, let's see. She turns around in one motion, stares me right in my face. I don't look at Michaela because, again, I don't want to be bothered by Michaela. So I'm still playing my game. Michaela reaches over the seat, starts swiping on the phone too. Moving, I'm thinking, all right, ma'am, you want to get your baby? She don't say anything. She just looks at me and smiles. Oh, no, I'm not playing with your daughter. Can you get her, please? She messing up my game. I'm playing Bejeweled. I done got up to 500,000 points. Well, not points, but coins. And I don't want to lose my money because your baby playing on my phone. Move, little girl. Michaela's still playing. Mama don't say nothing. I close the phone, put it in my pocket. She looks at me, rolls her eyes and says, where the game at? Ma'am, you don't want to get your baby? Michaela. That may not have been a name because I couldn't understand when she said her name. Shania, Aaliyah, something. Sit down. So the little girl turns around again in one motion, sits down, starts talking to her imaginary friend. Whatever. The bus stops and a white couple gets on the bus. Clearly drunk as skunks and not off wine. They drunk on some more stuff on a Thursday. They went up on a Thursday. Whatever. They get on the bus, stumble, sit down right across from the lady with the two babies. Starts coughing. They choking, coughing or whatever. The baby's covered up, but I'm looking like, ma'am, put a blanket over your babies. They look like they got something. Something that's contagious that I don't know. Cover your babies up. So the lady says, oh, you got babies. Are they twins? Ma'am, not only are these babies who are dressed alike in matching car seats, they are identical. And when I say identical, these babies look just alike, like one baby cloned, just alike. Are they twins? Mama says yes. Now me, I would have said something smart. No, one was born last week. The other one I had 6 months ago. I would have said something stupid. Whatever. So the stop comes for the lady and her babies to get off. They get off the bus and they going on about their business. And about 3 stops later, it's time for the man and the woman, the drunk couple, to get off the bus as well. Stop requested. I guess they didn't hear it because they keep pulling the cord. They snatching. I get an attitude. Now I'm like, stop pulling the damn cord. So I say, ma'am, the bus is going to stop. It says stop requested. Oh, I didn't see that. You didn't hear the bus? Because the bus is loud as heck tonight. The bus said it's so loud, I looked up from my music playing. They get up to get off the bus. Man goes first. He walking off. The lady goes next, and she stumbles and falls. And she don't just fall. She fall and rolls and did something. The bus driver didn't make a move. Neither did her boyfriend. He didn't stop. He didn't look back. He didn't say, honey, are you okay? Nothing. He kept it moving. She done rolled. You hear her out the door. Oh, wait a minute. Don't close the door. Bus driver's just sitting there looking straight ahead. He ain't closed the door, but he ain't paying her no attention either. So she finally gets up. She going on about her business. Her boyfriend done made it about a half a block up the street. He ain't studying her ass. So we going on about our business. Nothing else happens, at least that I paid attention to, because by this time, little Michaela done got off the bus. Susie and Dave got off the bus as well and went about their business. So nothing else interesting has happened because it's only 3 other people in the back of the bus and 1 person in the front. So we get downtown and I have about a 15-minute wait before it's time for me to catch the number 9, which is the bus that brings me home. I decide, since it's cold, even though I'm wrapped up, I'll go inside the transit and wait. Good deal. So I'll go inside the transit to wait. I'm standing against the wall, minding my business, headphones still in, looking out, waiting for the bus to pull up. Out of nowhere, a dude walks up. He was high as six kites and an air flight. I don't know what the hell an air flight is, but it just sounds right. He was high. Okay. Comes up to me like he knows me. Now he got on shades and he got on a hood. I don't know. I think maybe he one of my drunk church members or something. Now, mind you, my people that go to my church are not drunk. But I'm thinking maybe it's a church member that know me because I don't hang out in the city like that. I don't have a lot of friends. Everybody that run into me at the transit or in public either came to my church, visited my church, or they go to my church. So I'm thinking it's somebody that then saw me at the church or on the live streaming and singing, or then saw me putting in, a little footwork at the church doing second service or something. I don't know. And decides he wants to come up and say hello. I'm a little thrown off because he catches me off guard, but he walks up and he's like, ah. So I'm kind of just like, here. He laughs and he's like, hell yeah. And I'm like, hell yeah. Keep it moving, sir. So now I'm a little thrown off. He says, I got that gas for you, bruh. Now, mind you, I've already had run-ins with gas. I had somebody offer me gas at the transit one time, and I told the dude I wasn't driving. You trying to sell gas? I'm not driving. They sell everything bootleg. I don't smoke weed. I don't do no kind of drugs, so I don't know what gas is. So when he said, I got the gas for you, I said, I'm not driving. And furthermore, where you keep gas at, I don't even smell it. He walked off laughing like whatever. So when the dude said gas, I'm thinking, because now I know a little bit, he talking about weed. I said, I don't smoke. So I walk out. The number 9 finally pulled up. I get on the bus. It's time to go home. Immediately, I don't want to pay attention to nobody else for the rest of the evening. I just want to get home. So I put my headphones in. I pull my my little hat down, pull my scarf up around my face, and put my head down. I looked up. It was time for me to get off the bus, come to the house, and have a glass of wine. So here are your rules for public transportation in the wintertime. Rule number 1, if you don't have cash or you don't have a bus card or a bus pass, you have change, you should be at the back of the line. Rule number 2, when people cough, cover your face or cover your kids. You don't know what they got. Rule number 3, pay attention. When you pull the stop cord, it's going to say stop requested. If it don't say stop requested, it'll at least ding and let you know that you already pulled the cord and the bus driver know you're trying to get the hell off the bus. Pull it one time, leave it alone. Rule number 4, if somebody fall, try to help them, please. Rule number 5, it's too cold to hold a conversation with anybody or to try to dap somebody. So when it's cold and you see somebody you know, nod and keep it moving. Those are just 5 rules. Those should carry you through for the next couple of days. These are your Transportation Chronicles or your Cats Chronicles, just letting you guys know or reminding you that the struggle is still very real. So I'm going to finish this glass of wine and I'm going to follow it with another glass of wine and get out these preachers' clothes so I can go and take a shower and relax for the evening. And I'll holler at y'all when something else pop off. Have a good night.